Hi everyone, welcome back. So today I want to talk about being judged when you finally come out and say like, this is what I want to do. We went over the list of obstacles on the last podcast, and you're like looking into yourself and trying to figure out who you are, what you want to do. And with that always comes like an element of judgment from people around you, and that could be one of the obstacles you might have put down on your list, because we've been doing this on our last podcast together, and whatever we have been doing up until now was really to see who you are and what you want to do. So my answer to this is always like this: you have to do what you love to do. You don't have to listen to nobody, and that's because at the end of the day, your happiness matters, and it's nobody's business what you want to do. If I don't care who says what to you, your grandma, your father, your mother, your husband, this, that, it doesn't matter. The point is that if you decided this is what you want to do, just do it. Of course, you might think like, okay, if it's something that's going against my family, of course you talk to family, like if it's your husband and it's going to interfere with your family schedule, or if it's your wife, for example, it's going to interfere with your husband's schedule, it's about the money question. You can talk it out, but it doesn't mean that either one is going to say you can do it, you could do it. That's not the point. The point is that you can still do what you love. It's not going to have to stop. You just have to walk around the obstacles to do what you love. It just might be that your husband cannot come home or your wife cannot do this at a certain time of the day because everyone has responsibilities, whether it's work or kids. And that can be like an obstacle, but it doesn't mean that you can't do it. So, but it doesn't mean that you have to listen to every single person around you. And if they say don't do it because this and that, this is not worth it, it's not a dream that you can really pursue and make money out of it. It shouldn't be something like that. It should be like, this is what I want to do, and let's see how we can work together as a couple, a parent with a child, whether it's a student, like you work with that. But not kind of like in terms of if they should really approve of what you want to do. It's in terms of working out because of your obstacles that you have currently to see how you can do it. Because at the end of the day, you want to be happy. And in order for you to be happy, you really have to do what you love. Don't listen to people. Don't take that. Keep the noise out. Because if you don't, you're going to be always miserable because you'll always do what everybody wants and what everybody needs, and that's just not going to help you. And at the end of the day, when you go to sleep and you wake up, it's only you and you in your own skin. And it's very important to understand that no one is going to make you happy but yourself, and that if you have something that you really want and you really work at it, you can really make something out of it. Listen, I read tons of stories and success stories. It's like one of my things that I love is reading those types of books and articles and listen to whatever, any forms of success stories. Is that sometimes you look at the things that people came up with and the business ideas and success stories, they're not necessarily like something you would expect or like the ordinary, but because they invested their time and they were happy with it and they wanted to do it, they got successful. And they didn't care what anybody says, that this is not a realistic goal, it's not like something you can make money on, it doesn't matter. And you'll have to understand that success is not always measured by money also. Like sometimes you just want to do your art and you want to show it and you have readers and people are interacting. That can be a success. So people always compare success to money, but if you feel like that you're going to be successful by just putting out certain type of content or making a video on your own personal level, that's success. It's not necessarily measured in money. So that's also very important that when people start giving you this kind of like judgment, ignore it. It's really not up to them, and it's not their business. It's your personal thing that you want to do. And look, once you do that, you will see that it's so much easier for you to like look into yourself and figure out what is important to you once all the extra things are out. And remember that there's a lot of information online. There's a lot of information in books. Anywhere you look around, you could get so much information. You could do research if that's what you want. If you want to, like tons and tons of ways to like learn things and do things today that is available to us because of the ages that we're living in. So don't limit yourself. Do the research. See what you can do. Read. dream, write it down. Writing down is very important because that's going to help you like internalize it and then see and then kind of like look back and say, oh, okay, so I've been doing it kind of like, how would I put it? Like accounting. You're going to be accountable for your actions, basically. So the biggest thing I really want you to take out from this podcast is that don't listen to nobody. Do what you want to do. And nobody is going to be there to make you happy. And the most important thing is that you need to make yourself happy. And when you are really happy inside, so much of it affects your surroundings, your family, your kids, your parents, your friends, whoever is around you, because you have that kind of happiness inside. And even if you're not rich and you're not this, it wouldn't matter. It's not the point. It's just that you are doing something that your soul and you want to do. So that's what I want to leave you with, that be inspired, don't listen to nobody, and do what you love. That's just the most important. And if there's any questions, always feel free to reach out to me. I'm glad to help you and answer questions that you have. Hopefully you have a great day. Thank you. See you next time.